So something else I was going to show you was my new method of creating my own dispensers, right? So when I get something like creamer, I cut a slice out of the tub like this. I leave the seal attached, and I just cut a slice out like this so I could just pour it into the dispenser to refill it. And I don't have to get a whole set, because forever I've been having a whole separate cup like so that I would dip in and then refill the decanter like that. But guess what? You don't have to when you open it like this. The cayenne taught me that, because you know when we do sprinkle the cayenne around the garden, we have to use the mask. That's what else I was supposed to do before it got dark out. So when you have something like this, it's wiser, obviously, because this will choke you out, just like it's supposed to choke out whatever you put it out there to choke out. And so you still should wear masks and gloves to apply it, but when you cut out a little opening like that, you have more control over where you're putting the cayenne. Now, because Mr. is so curious and he couldn't stop himself from opening that big tub of cayenne before I got to it, I had to get this, which is fine because I like how I can kind of handle this better anyway. So I used one of these. And I cut a slit out of it. I made it that big because since it's cayenne, I want to be able, I want to be able to control how much comes out, and I do want it to be a steady stream, because if I cut something more narrow in there, for example, I do for the coffee, I do need to refill the canister. I just use a glass canister from an old container of coffee that we had. Just pour it in there. Because I like dispensing it out of glass. Y'all know I'm a glassaholic as well. So that with the container queenisms, plus your max and minimalist, so you know I know how to dupe something to use it for other stuff. It allegedly wasn't even meant to be used for, but sometimes they just be fooling us and getting us to pay some extra money for something that we probably already got in the house some kind of way if we use our own ancestral common sense and logic, but we condition not to do that. We colonize rather not to do that, because we just listen to whatever they sell us on the damn ads and go and buy it. Whatever they pimp their favorite influencers to sell our ass. Until sheeple we are. Anyway, it's a good idea. It's just a little tidbit if you want to, take advantage of. Think of all the things that you have canisters of that you scoop out to fill something else. When you get it, cut a little sliver in the hoo-ha, and you got your dispensable stuff. Just like this. I'm about to cut this up. I'll use a paring knife. I have an X-Acto knife, but it's unnecessary right now. So, you know what to do. Shit. You know how to cut a damn triangle. Flip out the lip that you just cut. And peel it off completely. There you go. I don't know why I tried to pour that back in there. And beware if you spill too much or something. What you won't do, because you got a dispenser now. So you won't spill too much. I was going to say if you spill too much, you can always just peel this all the way off and use it like you used to use it. But you ain't gonna spill it because you got a dispensable mouth there now. So there. So you see you can do it with anything just as big as or small as you small as you please. Now again, I'm reminded that that's what I was gonna go do, so that's what I am gonna go do. I haven't put any cayenne out there, and so therefore hadn't had any problems with the animals. But the rain has stopped, and we've been blessed not to be bothered still. I guess they remember the last time they tried it with the cayenne, but at the same time, we haven't had rain for a couple of days. So I am gonna put a precautionary layer of Yeezy out there on them. And when doing this, you need goggles and a mask, and ideally gloves, but I'm not going to wear, you know what, yes I am. I'm not gonna play no games. Why would you play games? Why try it? Then you suffer when you already knew there was a chance when you could have just avoided it altogether. So get back. I'm gonna go Yeezy everything. It's kind of low-key pretty when you first put it out there.